Hey, thanks for joining me today. I'm Andrew Axum with Axum Outdoor Adventure, Axeman on the Slingshot forum, and today I'm going to be showing you how to construct a low-cost portable catch box out of some readily available material. So I'm going to show you some of the items I'm going to use in the construction of this portable catch box. The first item is a 5-gallon bucket. The next thing I'm going to use is some old silverware. I'm also going to use some mini bungee cords. These are little 10-inch ones. And finally, I'm going to use some material in the back of the catch box to catch the ammo. I happen to be using the leftover ballistic material I had from the previous catch box that I built. You don't have to have this. You can use a towel if that's all you have on hand. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut the opening of the catch box out. And I've just used an ink pen to put some marks. Decided what I want the dimensions to be. You can decide how big or small you want yours to be and just make the marks and cut it out. So I actually use my drill and a bit to put some holes in the corners of where I want the opening to be to make it a little easier to get a blade in there and cut, and also kind of give me a pattern. Okay, I have the opening cut in the front of the bucket slash catch box, and all I used was, like I said, I drilled some holes in with my drill, and I just used a drywall saw and cut that. If you have a power saw or something that you want to use, be easy, but it was just as easy for me to grab this right here off the bench as it would be to go get another saw. So I have the opening complete and was able to just use one of the little bungee cords to go across the top in there. And that's what I used to put my material on. Now I'm using leftover ballistic material, but you can use a towel, old t-shirts, whatever. And so I draped it across there to kind of give it some support in there. And then on the back, I just left some of it hanging over there and put the lid on it. And the lid fastens down securely, and that's what's going to hold my material in place. Okay, so now I'm going to use these other small bungee cords, and they're going to be what we hang our targets on. We're going to make some spinners out of the old silverware I got from Goodwill, and so we're going to use these, put some holes on the sides of the bucket to kind of hang these around there, and then we'll attach our spinners to those. So I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes for the bungee cords. Okay, let's take a look at the finished product, see what it looks like. So just to kind of recap, just used a 5-gallon bucket, cut the opening to the bucket. I just used a drywall saw, it took me 3 minutes. You can use whatever you got. I used some 35-cent bungee cords, draped one over the top and hooked it under the lip of the bucket. And that's what I used to drape the catch material over, and then put the lid on and drape the catch material over the back. Put a couple of screws in there just to kind of hold it in more securely, and then use some other bungee cords to use as our target hangers. Used old spoons and a ladle that I got at Goodwill for 20 cents a piece. Used a electrical tape to kind of put the spacers on the bungee cords there. Now we got our hanging, spinning targets, and let's take it out back. Okay, we're out back. We got the catch box constructed. I'm gonna go ahead and take some shots, see how it works. All right, well, I can tell I'm going to have a lot of fun with this thing. Let's go back in the garage. We'll talk about how long this took to make and how much I have invested in it. Okay, so all in all, I'm fairly satisfied with this thing. My goal was to build a lightweight, affordable catch box that I can move around, take maybe somewhere else with me if I want to go. The catch box that I have out in the back I like it, but it's very heavy, so that pretty much stays here. This will probably stay here, but now at least I have the option of taking it with me somewhere else if I want to go. And so the goal was to build a lightweight and portable Catchbox for as little money as possible. So I have maybe an hour and a half maybe of time invested in this. After I constructed it, I would take it out, shoot it, bring back in, make a few refinements, and so maybe an hour and a half's time. So I'm pretty happy with it. Let's go over what it cost me to make this. So first, I bought a jar of these mini little 10-inch bungee cords. The whole jar was $7 at Harbor Freight. So there's 20 of them in there for $7. When you do the math, they come out to 35 cents a piece. I used 3 of these in the construction of this, so that's $1.05. So the spoons and the ladle I picked up at Goodwill for 20 cents a piece. I used 6 of those. That comes out to $1.20. So the most expensive part of this project was the ballistic material. And if you saw my video from where I made my original Catchbox, I had this left over from that project. So to take the price that I paid for the original piece, which was $13.95, and divide that by 3, because I used about 1/3 of that original piece on this project today, that comes in at $4.65. The 5-gallon bucket itself, I picked up at Menards for $3.49. And the lid for the bucket was $2.15 at Menards. So that gives us a total of $12.54 that I have invested in this portable Catchbox total. But I already had the ballistic material, and as I said, you don't have to use that sort of material. I could have used an old towel or something I had around the house here. I just used that because I already had it. So the total I'm out of pocket today is $7.99 for this Catchbox. I appreciate you watching. I hope it's been somewhat fun and informative. I've had a lot of fun making this thing. I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot more fun shooting on it. I'm going to continue probably to make some refinements to it, but it's been a lot of fun and I would call it a success. If you do enjoy these videos, don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to give us a like, and remember to hit that bell icon so you can get alerts anytime we put out new content. Thanks for watching.